Well, hello. Um, Another one of these. Stanley Parable. We gotta continue, get those other endings. So I figured out what was causing the issues last time. There's a specific hallway in the game with this version that is playing like a video and it having some sort of rendering issue at these high resolutions. So you go to that hallway that leads to a room with a video and the game just tanks. So it's a common problem. I've read up and other people have had this issue. So we can do that ending again and just avoid that altogether. In fact, we'll just skip the rest of the museum, just go straight to the exit. So yeah, let's do that first. This off. Okay. Let's just get chat up for me. Perfect. Okay. Opens a game. This loading is always uncharacteristically long for my computer. Come on. What I notice is like it also like the Steam overlay doesn't like that.
This is the
Okay. Let's go.
all of his co-workers were gone.
So
What could it mean?
let's go through here.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. where he
Narrator
was
can just
sitting
do what he
in his
wants. Okay. Door on the left.
When Stanley came to a set
Let's
of two
go.
open doors, he entered the
Okay.
door on his left.
And through here. Through here. Okay.
Yet
And
there
we
was not
go
a
over
single
here.
person here either.
Make a
Feeling
right
with
here.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. Upstairs. I'll need the code.
Stepping into his manager's
I
office,
cannot remember it
Stanley
right
was
now.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yep.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay. Okay, game. We get it. Yeah. Okay. You caught me. I was going through it real quick.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Okay.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright, it's over here. Let's go. Okay. Head down here. Down the slow elevator. Through some loading. We're almost there.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Would it now? Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Nope, let's go through this way.
Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nope. There's a museum at the end of this.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hell yeah, man. That's what all this is about. Death! Okay. Time to not get squished.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Okay,
So
here we
he
go.
resigned and willingly accepted
Come
this
on.
violent end to his brief and shallow.
One more squeeze.
Farewell, Stanley.
Okay. Let's go.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
Hell yeah, female
as Stanley
narrator.
was
Here
led
she
helplessly
is.
into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Owie. Okay. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Who knows?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I suppose. Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay. Big switch.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yeah.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Huh. That was interesting. Darkness. Hello. I mean, there's still other things I want to do. Lady, I will quit, just not yet. Stream basically just started. Huh. Begin the game again. Okay. So...
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Huh. That's odd. That's a new one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll go right this time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yes, Truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How about no?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, let's see where this elevator takes me.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Or,
gotten off
what
on
if we
the
just
wrong
fall?
foot here. I'm not, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good
Neato.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Huh. That's an interesting one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so we'll go back to the
Stanley
platform.
came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. Or no, he didn't. I'm
Stanley
not
was so bad at
Stanley.
following
Stanley's the one I
directions,
am
it's
playing
incredible
as.
He wasn't fired years ago.
Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think
Let's
perhaps
see
we've
where this
gotten
takes
off on
us.
the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is
Her.
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who the heck is she?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Hello? Moshi Moshi? Huh?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I mean, I can make
is
this
a very
work.
sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Q.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
F.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Why?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
M.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
2.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
This is
It
interesting.
barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
8.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it
Oh,
with
it's
many
turning
possible
more and more into an
paths and
office.
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
This is very meta, narrator.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
X.
But there is no answer. How could there
You
possibly
took my feet.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Bruh.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
You took my feet.
And I'm trying to
Where's
tell
my feet?
him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I mean, I'm here just wondering where the fuck is the feet. We took the feet from me. Where is it? You took my feet. I was close. Bruh. No feet. Why? 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 Oh well. Can we read that? No, not really. Yeah, no. Yeah, fuck it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't
Probably.
make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Is this the death? Huh. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided
So,
to go to the
there's
meeting.
another path we
Perhaps
can
he'd
take
simply
here.
missed a memo.
What if we gave him 5 stars? Or another path.
Stanley came to a set of
So,
two open doors. This was not the correct way
Let's
to
go
meet
through the
him,
break room
Stanley
and then
knew
take the
perfectly well.
door on
Perhaps
the
he wanted to
left.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You
The
know,
lounge was
we'll
small,
take the detour and then
art.
take the door on the
But
left.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
All right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But there's an elevator. Another divergence point. So let's go.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I suppose left it is. It's the only path open to me. Let's
Oh,
go.
no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay, never mind.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
I can wait.
Now, let's see. We went
There's a stepladder here.
left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, okay. Cool van. What's down here?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So,
what did it mean? Stanley
okay,
decided
let's
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
go
he
right,
simply missed a memo.
take door on left, and then go straight. I think that'll still just be like going left here, but we'll see.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Huh.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game.
Okay, this is good.
Completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. Got some back rooms here, but this one has... Oh, wait, this has boxes. Let's go with this one. What's over here? Oh, here's a door. Okay. Oh, this is a lit up passage.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. I somehow ended up back in the room with doors. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's a door open there. Huh. Okay. This is
Okay, yep,
interesting.
it gets worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Oh, a door. Actually, I think this is the door we went through when we came in. I mean, there's that over there.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Oh, this is interesting.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
In a horror game, this shit would be freaky. Oh, what the?
Now this... Well,
Huh.
I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know
Not
what?
quite.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Nice. We did it.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We
What do you
both
mean?
know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Okay, that was interesting. Oh.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Behold, yellow gamer paint. What the? Where are you taking me, narrator son? Over here.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay, this is some crazy music. This is some rare-ass music. Cool red light. This is some loud-ass music. I'm following your line. Come on. Okay. You don't have to go so hard on this track.
Wait. Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, it's a rectangular hot fern with some leaves. Okay. Huh.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't know, man. Let's continue this way. Oh. We're back here.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no. I thought for a second there I couldn't move. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay, this is a new one. 437, huh?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Oh,
What do you
great.
want our
Oh,
story
no.
to be?
Oh, no.
Go wild.
Narrator.
Use your
Narrator.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm
Okay.
ready for it.
I was going in circles there.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley,
Huh.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Okay. I mean, the line is going in the same way we're going, so... I don't know, man. Okay, it's going that way now.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How will we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Huh.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well,
Maybe.
in the meantime, if you do happen
Oh,
to have
what the? What was that? I guess the restart happened.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Whoa.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Well. Never mind then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess we're just continuing as we need
This was
to.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first
Okay.
eager to get back to business.
So,
Stanley
let's
took the
make a
first
left.
open door on his left. And so he
And let's
detoured through
head
the
straight.
maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What happens if I go this way? Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay, so yeah, this is just
Feeling a wave of
the
disbelief,
proper.
Stanley
I mean, we do
decided
have an
to go
ending
up to
here.
his boss's
We can
office.
still do.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, narrator, I'll let you finish your sentence
Okay,
this
I think
time.
we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Okay, thank you, narrator, for not making me have to put the thing in. Okay, down here. Listen, man, you don't be so sassy. I'm actually doing your story this time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Sure. Button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
We were spoiled on
What
this.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Maybe, maybe not. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Neato. What does this do?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What does this do? Hold on. What the heck is this button? Hold on. Is there a specific order that these must be pressed in? Huh. There is no 3 button. At least I don't see a 3. So I guess we'll just go in here. Mind controlled idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Ooh, what does this button do?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Maybe.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Hell yeah.
Until detonation then, let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Oh, there's 3.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right.
Oh, here's a door.
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
I don't know if there's a specific
This
code
version of
that
events
needs to be
has been
entered.
rather amusing.
I'm
Watching
just
you
pressing
try
the
and make
buttons
sense
in
of
order.
everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
I mean, I don't know what the password
That's
is.
30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Okay. If there was something I could do there, I don't know. There's got to be a code somewhere.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So let's jump. So before we do the main thing,
When Stanley came to a
let's
set of
jump
two,
from the
this was
platform,
the correct
but
way
now
to
give
the
him
meeting room,
5
and
stars
Stanley
each
knew
time.
perfectly well. Perhaps
What
he
we
wanted
will
to
have to
stop
do,
by the
though,
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
is
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
here.
Really?
Okay.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's
Nothing.
here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Well, let's do the red door thing.
Developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
But I think this is the one that leads to the rating.
Specifically for you. Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I can't give you anything.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
5 stars. All good.
Benefited from allowing you more choices. Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
5 stars. All good.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, the leaderboard thing. Let's go.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Is this still 4 hours shit?
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
We're just gonna let this baby die.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single...
Are we going back to Minecraft?
...the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
I gave you 5 stars, brother.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley,
We're back in the mine. Ah.
At last, the one thing you've always desired.
Hey, you know what?
I had absolutely nothing to do with.
We have to go through the whole building shit. Then we have to do the portal thing. Nah.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to...
I just want to see what happens about this employee lounge first.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Huh. Stigmata, huh?
But
okay.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So, we do this, And we
Stanley
go
was so
for
bad at
red door.
following directions
Not the
that
first
he
red door,
probably
the
wasn't
third
40
red door.
years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Let's go.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Blue
Give me
door.
a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I just didn't.
I still don't think we're
fine.
properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Sure.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, okay. That was interesting.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What the heck?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Okay. What's over here?
No, wait. Where are you going?
Interesting dots.
No. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Yeah, but I gotta see what's up these stairs. There's a board here.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. What happens if I walk down the stairs? What happens if I go back to the nice room? Does anything happen? Whoa.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
As much as I enjoy tripping with you, narrator man, I think it's time.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Well, I mean, I want to see the other ending. That's worth dying for, man.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I did think. Ooh. Ooh. Hey.
Oh, thank God. You lived. You had me
Oh,
worried
shit.
there for a moment.
Hell yeah.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
No.
God.
More.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
However you want to read it, man. Woo! Ah,
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
side crab. Yeah!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
We're back, baby.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Ah. I got the impossible achievement. Cool. Just wanted to see if there's any sort of clue in this room. I guess not. Okay. Let's just do everything you want.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm sure there might be other things here that's, you know,
Yet there was not
possible,
a single
like
person here either.
there might be
Feeling a wave of
like an actual
disbelief,
code that I had to
Stanley
enter.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Will you skip the preamble?
Here's the door, just go.
Thank you. Button. And we'll do the first thing we did again, but we'll quit this time. Is how we'll end it. But first, let's do the
Stanley
proper
walked straight
thing.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control.
We gotta go
Facility.
through all this again.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, you know, we found it already. I mean, we were already spoiled on it, so...
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
There it is.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally
Okay.
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Last elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay,
No.
up we go.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
It's quite the
Wasn't
illumination
it?
here.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire
Okay.
life utterly blind to the world?
Let's just go. Go, go,
There
go.
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again...
Off button. There we go.
blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley
We did
felt
it!
the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. And there you go. We're back. Okay. So we've did all sorts of things. Let's just do the thing we started with, which is go through the museum.
There, Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left door.
Yet there was not a single person
Okay.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
Fair enough.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna avoid the preamble again?
Here's the door, just go.
Thank you. Okay. Let's open this. So, let's head back to that museum. We'll hear from the nice female narrator.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No, we won't.
The door behind him was
We'll meet a nice lady.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hell yeah, man. Death! Okay. Here we are. Man, this is such a Source Engine game.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Was
Stanley
it?
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell,
Okay.
Stanley.
Let's do it! Hey, lady.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a
Yeah.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Owie. The Stanley
And yet it would be
Parable!
just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Shoutouts to the dev team. Good game. So, I mean, yeah, there's your credit sequence right there. So yeah, the escape is honestly the one you want to do the very last, in all honesty.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
And now...
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
I can.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
No, I can see it.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as...
Okay. Escape and quit. I did it! What other achievements are there? Click on door 435 times. 88888. This is an achievement. Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. These are some funny ones. Meet Stanley Parable under 4 minutes 22 seconds. Note, not including load times. Can't jump. Don't play Stanley Parable 5 years. So, I don't know. Will I be able? Will I still have all this in like? What would it be? 2031? I don't know. Touch grass, basically. But yeah, I think we accomplished everything we wanted to accomplish. And that was fun. There might be other things in there, but I don't think we need to, see all those. I think we've seen enough of this game to get it. Obviously, we don't have the crazy ultra deluxe content. I've seen some of it. That shit goes wild. But this is just the original base game released more than 10 years ago. So, it's still a neat little narrative experience. Obviously, not as much talky time for me because, a lot of the game is the narrator talking, but, we got to say some things. Thing is, man, I could have made it work with that mannequin. I could have. But nevertheless, I think this will be the end. This is a little two-parter of the Stanley Parable. What will I stream next time? I have no idea. I make it up as I go along. So till that next time comes, bye, I guess.